J-Moore, the very best reviews. Tell them none can contest, we gon'
What's good, everybody? Woo! Welcome to the show. Appreciate everybody for coming through. We about to talk a little bit more about Force Book 2, Season 2, and a little bit more focus on Jenard and what he has going on and what that may lead to for the show. And for those that may be wondering, he's the brother of one of the co-stars of the show, Diamond Sampson. And Diamond Sampson and Jenard, as we know now, has split their organization, and it looks like he may be in danger more losing his life than Diamond is, at least in the immediate future. Before I get started, I'm gonna give a shout out to a couple people that's first in the building. That's always one of the advantages. My brother Ill Woods, how you feeling, man? Glad to see you. You up in here? How you doing? Rashonda, what's up, sis? How you feeling? Appreciate you. And Bon Joyner, what's up? How you feeling, my brother? So we see that Jenard at the last season, him and Diamond decided to finally talk once they had guns to each other's head, and they decided they're gonna split the CBI organization. But since they've split, although the very first episode they did show them kind of having similar meetings, saying similar things, it seems that he ain't been able to hold his crew together the way that Diamond has, because it seems that they coming for him now. And also he owes the Serbs money, as well as Miguel. Papi Chulo ain't playing. Grandma, abuela, you cut that little chocolate churro off if you don't have it the money. Oh, girl ain't playing. So, yeah, he got a lot to deal with. And I think that old girl, the only thing really saving him is a lot of plot armor right now, because he ain't bringing in no extra dough, which is going to probably bring him more likely more problems, because he's going to probably start to do them pills. They'll try to sell those bad pills or get in the deal with those somebody with a bad deal trying to hurry up and get this money, because now old girl invested in him. And so now he has a lot of people livelihood at stake. She say, I'm invested in you. What's she supposed to be getting? What, 10% return on investment from what, him flipping bricks? So that ain't realistic. But for the most part, there we go. She doing it because she love him. That's her boo. And that's cool. But truth be told, if he's dead, it ain't gonna be good for neither one of them, because she ain't gonna get her money back, and hey, it ain't good being dead for him. But will he probably get it all together? Probably, because, like I say, plot armor, and but they putting him into a big hole, and he already getting choked out. Jenard, you don't have it the money, Jenard. He got choked out last season. He getting embarrassed in front of his crew. They know. Shout out to my boy Ed from Southside. He also from my same spot, talent agency. So we from the same family. Anyway, he's the one that said when he gave dude the money to the Serbs, my man Ed is the one that said, hey man, you sure about that? And he said, yeah. He's like, but that was money for Miguel. So you know what I mean? He taking from one hand to feed the next. Miguel gonna just be coming around the corner, And we know what they just wiped out a few people. And they'll have them, chopped up, sold up in the backyard. Old girl do whatever. She ain't tripping. So I don't know. Who do you all think out of the main characters may go? On that side, I think Jenard is the one that's in trouble. If you look at on the white side, basically the Flynn side, no, I handle everything. I handle everything, and it wouldn't be no fucking problem. It'll be fucking beautiful. It'll be a proper 12 whiskey. I think he's in trouble. Flynn. And I think that also one of the other problems for Vic is that he talking about, I'm gonna take him down from the inside, Gloria. You just wait and see. You know it, baby. And yeah, Vic had problems with the Flynns. There we go. Finally got some of my stuff working right. It's been a while. But yeah, Vic, he been having some problems with the Flynns or whatever. But he don't even realize that all he got to do is nothing. And Walter Flynn is dead. That's how close it is for him. And I tell you, I'd be surprised if Walter Flynn survived season 2. I think it's either him or Claudia, but he's a good actor, Walter Flynn, and he's been in movies and other things. And I'm just saying, not that anybody else not good or in demand or don't deserve it, because I think they all doing a great job on the show. But I don't know. I was surprised to see him on a TV show. So, nothing wrong with that. I think it's steady work. And a lot of people like working on a show now. But he may be in other projects. So who knows? I think he may be getting ready to move on. And so with Vic and Claudia being young and up and coming, they may be around a little longer. They may be able to do with them like they did with Tommy and Reek and stuff like that. Spin it off, keep it going. Just a guess. But if one of them was to go, it's between Claudia and Walter fucking Flynn. I don't play that shit, and don't you know, I will never give up. Let me get to some of these comments, man. What's up? What's up? Big Bird, what's good? Salute. You say, what do the business is? What do the business is? La cream. What's good? What's good with you? What's good with you? Big Bird, he got that fly honey dip. I know, right? La cream, I still believe your character is coming back. Well, man, I'm glad that you believe. I really do. I appreciate it. And I'm glad there's people out there like you. Keep hope alive. Hey, if you ain't see a person die in the Power universe, then hey, they ain't dead yet. Like that, what everybody say. So, hey, as long as they ain't kill me, then anything is possible. We saw they brought back Scarface after 10 years. Liliana, it made her a star. So hey, you never know. Next thing you know, it'll be Roll Eyes, Book 12. You come to me for a favor that you can't refuse on the day of my daughter's wedding? Huh? How dare you? I kill you. That's what I do this day on my daughter's wedding. Hey, what's up, Halima? How you doing, sis? What's good with you? LaCream, you think Vic gonna die? Hey, I think he might too, but You know, it's crazy that when a person in his situation living reckless, driving drunk like that, they the ones that don't, get hurt or don't go to jail, serious charges and get out. He probably get lucky enough and fail his way through living. and everybody else would be dead, Claudia and Walter, and then he'll realize he didn't fork it up. And then he'll be talking about, I shouldn't have done it. I let all my family die. I have no more mercy for no one. So he that type I could see easily getting lucky enough to survive and live through all the problems. And then with him and Claudia, and they issues, it's hard for him probably to get with her as a sister because she talked to him just like Pops. And she can't really get with nobody like Pops because he talked to her like Pops, like she talked to people, which, they hard on each other and cut deep. You don't have the balls. You never will. It doesn't matter who you lay down with and whose balls you play in the bedroom. You never have the balls in the street. You go, what do you do? You gonna knock out the guy if you don't pay? What you think? They gonna scare you? No, you don't have the balls. You don't make a fist. Big Bird, Jenard gonna get back with bro. Yeah, I know that's right. Big Bird say Vic passes. Jamar may get back with his brother. I could see that actually, possibly. But it's something like he'll probably get back with him, and right when things is right is when he'll get killed. Or they may have Diamond get killed right when he trying to do things right and they just got back together. It could go either way. I have to see how the rest of the season go, but yeah, definitely. It could go either way. Let's see. LaCream. If Claudia die, I'm not watching anymore. LaCream, you like Claudia? What? Claudia, your favorite character? That's interesting. Y'all that's watching live or in the comments on the replay. Who is your favorite character on this show? Uh I didn't think about that myself either. So I mean, if some people say they ain't think about that, you know. But I would probably say it's Tommy actually. Uh is my favorite character. I don't know, probably the familiarity. Although he don't really fit in this world to me. I like him. He feels like a fish out of water kind of in this world to me. It don't seem like he belonged there still to me. I don't know. Maybe that's just me, but it just looks like some weird stuff, like a gangster time machine or something. Old New York style gangster thrown in the modern day thug world of Chicago, and he like, hey, this is what we do. This is how we kill. Well, when we killed back in my day, you know how people be like, when I went to school, I had to walk 12 miles. Hey, when we used to kill, we killed 3 or 4 with a revolver, 2 revolvers at a time. That's how we did it. What's the problem? Well, now we use street sweepers, Tommy. And they say, hey, man, what is all of this, huh? We can't just kill like we did in the old days. What's wrong with the little old fashioned killing? Huh? We killed dope boys and robbed them all the time. Took the cash. Now what? No, Tommy, we taking Bitcoin and doing this and that. Making millions, huh? What's wrong with making a few thousand and getting a little hands dirty, huh? What's wrong with that, huh? What's up, Gina? Hey, Gina, how you doing? My sister from another mister. Hey, how you feeling this Friday evening. Let's see. Stephen Harris, what's up, man? How you feeling? Also, in a little bit, I'm gonna put up in about 15 minutes the link. So if anybody want to talk about the show, you're more than welcome to come on up and we could chat about it. So Big Bird say Tommy hardcore, my dude. Lacram said, yeah, other than Tommy, it's Claudia. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Claudia killed out that doctor, though. I'm surprised that ain't came back to bite her. I don't know how they got rid of that body and all that stuff. So, anyway, it is what it is. Jenard might get his little boo killed, too. I know they got a lot in common right now, and they've been in love and all of that, but she might nibbled on a little too much, more than she can chew. And I know that's saying a lot because they did a hell of a number on that ear. And it's a lot to chew. Every time I see that, I be like, man, so they do get a little credit on this show. I gotta start giving them a little more credit on the Mosco with special effects and makeup, costumes, because that ain't his real ear. So they do make him look kind of messed up with that ear. But anyway, they got his girl, she getting a little in too deep, and they know that, hey, she could be a soft spot. We saw where the old boy in the Mexican cartel told Miguel when he said that he wanted to get some revenge. How about we take your pretty little sister and I have my way with her, senor? Huh? And after I have my way with her, I send her down to Mexico. Yeah. And then I let my men have her way, they way with her over and over and over. That's what I do with your sister. And when they're done with her and they don't want no more of that sloppy stuff down there, it's all slappy, poppy, tappy, no mappy. I got her. The from ear to ear. That's what I do. Now will you have a war? No. But what's messed up is Tommy did just trick them into a war anyway. I guess he gonna be like, boo, I need the war now. Look at what they did. They took it to Jimmy. And they go to body. What we doing? We gotta go to war. Remember, ear to ear. Anyway, it'd be interesting to see if they go to war now after Tommy provoked them and set them up with those bodies and dropped them off. Will it work? I guess we'll see. We shall learn and see. Why is my stuff? Okay, some of this stuff is just not wanting to load. Live TV. Anyway, let me see a couple of these comments. What's up? What's up? Hey, moms, how you feeling? Good to see you. La Cream, Vic, Sam, based in prostitutes in the back of liquor stores. I know, right? I mean, he was really tripping when he just got down with Shorty and he don't know what could have happened. But that's how it is, The people that sometimes are like that live a sometimes reckless life, be the ones that live to be old. And sometimes the people trying to do this and that are the ones that end up experiencing some of the most difficult times. So it seems he's getting lucky and able to fail and still move upwards. Man, these tablets and stuff sometimes get on my nerve. I can hear it talking in the other room. I don't know what's up with these things, man. They listening to us. They spying. They working for the Flynn family. We need to hear everything. We need to know what is the next deal. What is it you want to do? We can find out and we'll solve everything. Walter Flynn in deep trouble, man. They got a lot of people uh in trouble. Tommy, the one that ain't really in trouble, even though he got shot this episode. But Abuela, she don't want the gringo, the blanquito. She want to kill him. You got to get rid of him. You get that money, get the dinero. She wasn't playing, boy. She ain't crack a smile, crack her ass, nothing. She ready to. She ain't even do nothing. He tried to be funny about the car, all of that. So, she ain't playing with him. I think she just, been through a lot. And hey, it is what it is. But in the end, how long is Tommy and them going to be able to deal with him? Now, see, the whole thing that Tommy is wanting is to be able to deal with the cartel and get to the top. Now, Miguel is working directly with the cartel, which, I mean, you really can't get no higher than that unless you become a cartel yourself. And then that's a whole lot of stuff, from starting to working with the growers to the smuggling and all kind of stuff. So there's a lot more with that, and a lot more manpower and things. There's a lot more with that. I don't think they can get to that level realistically. I ain't seen I think Big Meech came closest to being like the cartel in the modern day. And even they were not the cartel, Mexican cartels. But anyway, so he want to work directly with the cartel. And so the plan was, when they dropped those bodies off, now Miguel want to go to that war, even though he was told not to, because they're going to cut it from ear to ear. And so, hey, is he going to tell the cartel what happened so he can get approval to go to war? Or is he just going to go to war anyway with the Serbs and kill some of their main people? Because if he go to war anyway and kill some of their main people, and then it finds out to the cartel, that's killing two birds with one stone, because then he going to kill Miguel for killing some of the main people in the cartel. And then by Miguel being killed, it would leave a vacuum for the Mexican cartel to be able to move the product. And that's where Tommy and Diamond can step in. But Tommy is just not realizing that although Chicago is very big, it's not as big as New York. And I think it's even half the size as New York. So does New York got 6 million people or 8? I think Chicago got around 3 and some change. And I think New York has, either 6 and some change or 8. So you will pop up on the radar when you the top, and in Chicago a lot sooner than in New York. And with all the killing and stuff going on, yeah, Chicago, a lot of killing is going on, but it's all a lot of individual random stuff, not necessarily like the Wild West, but gang related, different things here, different things there. And he's kind of systematic in who's getting killed and what's happening, which I think also would bring attention. So I don't know. We'll see. Let me see some of these comments. Put this link up if anybody want to come up talk about this last episode or the show. Put that in. Of course, always be, this a family show, so always be respectful. All right, AG. I was kind of annoyed. Everyone was smashing this episode. Like, sheesh. Yeah, I know, right? It is kind of a little over the top sometimes, especially when it ain't for me. But no, it does sometimes. I get it. It's when I was younger, I guess I really probably put more into those scenes. Not that, oh, I'm an old man now and the whole shame on. It's just that it's just not, I've seen and been there and done that. So like some of the stuff you can just say or pretend, start to kiss, do this and that, and the next scene. Yeah, some people will say it's corny, and sometimes it is, and sometimes you do need a little more intimacy to show a close relationship. But some of these was just rando smashes, like when he was smashing old girl and Tommy walked in. I mean, that was just rando smashing like that it didn't really have to show too much. And then the woman on the couch, you know, uh, I mean, they didn't really show them smashing, but you know, I mean, I guess with her, they trying to show that they did, so that's why they had to show something when her being naked, which I guess that was a little better than I guess showing them smashing just to show, because it kind of gets to be like a light porn with action sometimes. So I get it. If it's done tastefully, I guess I don't mind. But when it's just like, look at the boobies. Oh, yeah, we could put this in our show. It gets to be like, look, just this is all just what? Boobies and bullets? That's the new spinoff. Boobies and bullets. Tommy's Revenge. So, I don't know. I get it. If it's like when I used to hear people say that before when I was younger, I used to think that was corny, but I kind of get it now. Like if I want to see that, I'll just put on content for that. But anyway. uh Cream, you say Tommy walking in on Diamond was wild. I know he ain't even turn his head or say, "Here, I'll be back. I'll be upstairs." That's what we would have did. You walk in, bop, blop, blop. Hey, I'm upstairs. Uh-huh. And then can finish, stroke it doke. But I wouldn't have been like, hey, hurry up. We gotta talk. Man, what? Hey, hold on. You don't run me. You ain't gonna just make me stop doing nothing until I'm ready to. And I'm damn sure ain't about to stop this unless you saying somebody at the door ready to shoot us. Because I'm about to shoot right now. There you go. That's lesson one. Get out of the way. I have no aim. Get out of the way. My gun's ready to go off at any moment. I've been locked up for years, punk. Move. Like Tommy, you playing. Move. I'm nailing everything right now. It's been what? How long was he in there? I done forgot. 10 years, 12 years. So, Diamond Sampson. Let's see. You thought she was gonna rob? I missed what I'm late on this comment, so I must have missed what we was talking about. Hotspot Network, what's up? What up, J Mo? That BJ scene was as random as some leprechaun in the hood scenes. I know, right? But the one thing I did like about it, they didn't have to show her unzipping and doing this and that. Like, we got the point. You know what I mean? And that was cool enough. I think that was tastefully done, actually, because we didn't need to see about the Gumby. Uh, you know, she bent down, and we know what's next. We saw him. What are you doing? What are you doing with that? I will make a dark dinner. You in there doing nasty. I call police. You in here. What you do? I call 911. What you do? Oh, you bad boy. It turned into Ted too. Dude started banging on that door. I ruined it. I ruined. I ruined good time. You had no happy ending. Hold on, let me get some water. I have been so busy today. Finally got me some rest. Just a little bit of rest. About 2 hours. You know, my dang watch almost dead. Anyway, how many of y'all play 2K? I don't know if y'all play 2K24, but the new 2K24 came out last night, and man, that's a good looking game. And it actually really does have some improvements. I know people say all the time, hey, look here, man. I ain't gonna get that. There's a new game every year. They don't do nothing but change the player, man. The game don't change. The players. It's only the players that change, man. Well, this time the game changed with the players, man. Hey, look here, man. I don't believe that, man. How you gonna change the game with the player, man? That don't even sound right, man. The game don't change the players. That's all. That's how I go. But nah, it was pretty good. I checked it out. And, you know, hey, the sad part about them is they only are worth it for 1 year. Because all these sports games come out with a new one every single year with new players and stuff and this and that. And it's such a great game to go to waste. So you got to like play the hell out of them while that year is up. Anyway, back to power. Let me put this link in again. If anybody want to talk about this episode, One Journey, good to see you. How you been? You say I like watching it. Hi, how you doing? How you doing, One Journey? Good to see you as always. That's what's up. The shopkeeper was doing the most. LMAO, HFG. I know, right? La Cream. I'm out. Man. Been sub for a long time, keeping up the grind and the great content. All right, brother. You say it was 15 years. All right, that's what's up, man. You take care. Be easy. You say Jody's Corner, these stereotypical accents you do on folks aren't funny. It's offensive. Well, why are you offended on everything? What's offended about it? I mean, what's this? It's not making fun of people. You're too sensitive. Everybody make fun of everything. Everybody can laugh and say anything. I mean, if you don't think it's funny, that's your opinion. That's everybody's opinion on who that people think is funny or not. Some people may think Kevin Hart funny or not, or Richard Pryor or not, but you can't determine what somebody say or not. It's not as if I'm talking about somebody or picking on somebody. But I'm sorry you feel that way. So if you offended, please, you don't have to change. You can change the channel. I apologize that you feel that way. Hope is lovely. Much love and respect to you. I appreciate it. Definitely. For those that, you know, saying that they offended, is those that got much love and respect. Thank you. I appreciate to know, hey, ain't out there offending and bringing everybody down. Some people do know how to laugh, relax. It's not that you bringing somebody down or being derogatory or offending. Some people wearing their feelings on their sleeve a little too much these days. Relax. If somebody make a joke about somebody in a wheelchair, I ain't gonna be like, that was triggering. How could you? This and that. I mean, come on, man. It's just life. Nobody's perfect. We all can. It's a difference, when somebody's attacking you versus not. So hope is lovely. Thank you. Appreciate it. Definitely much appreciation, love, and respect to you. Spreading love with the first super chat of the night. And definitely appreciated it right at the right time. You know what I'm saying? HFG is not that serious. That's literally what the character sounded like. I thought so. It's literally what he sounded like to me. I tried my best. It wasn't a Asian guy that was talking like me, and then I made him sound like that. No, that's what dude sounded like. I didn't make that up. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to get as close to that voice as possible is what I was doing. Anyway, Big Bird, love the impersonations. Keep it rolling, Jay. Appreciate it, y'all. Definitely. And I ain't never seen Jody's Corner, so I appreciate your opinion, but seem like you may be new. And unfortunately, I'm sorry you felt that way. Did you see the episode? Because then you would see that's what I was doing. One Journey. Thank you so much for the super chat. Definitely y'all coming through, showing the love and appreciation. I definitely feel the love and appreciation. And so definitely at the right time. Let me get a little video or something to make a little love and appreciation for that super chat. Thank you. Definitely. I didn't know that was a Christmas one. Hope is lovely. Right. Enjoy all your content. Thank you. I appreciate it. Definitely. What talking and grubbing? What's good? What's up with you? How you feeling, my brother? That's what's up, man. I know you happy about the new football season. Thank you, One Journey. Definitely. You put a smile on my face and y'all help uplift and cheer me up. So, definitely. All right. So, all right, I'll just move on and I ain't gonna let that stuff get to me. Anyway, I don't know why every time this thing is uploading so slow, it just uploaded half of my pictures and half or not. But anyway, we see that the Flynn family organization, in trouble. But Claudia, she may have an out because we did see her sleeping with old boy. And, I know that's probably one reason some people may not like Claudia to leave because, Claudia is very nice on the eyes. But she may not end up dying because a lot of times women are able to get away with things. And will Tommy kill a woman point blank? I mean, I guess he wouldn't discriminate, especially when it come to Claudia, because she's a killer and a drug dealer. It's not like she's a female civilian, but he may. Nah, he ain't gonna have no leeway for her. So if he find out that Liliana was killed by her, he probably won't have a soft spot with her unless they somehow form a bond between now and then. But what he may, if she's able to get protection by being with the Irish mob, because whether her daddy's alive and that's who's helping to protect her, or she ends up getting with dudes she was sleeping with just so she can have protection. And see, that's the one angle women can use that men can't. We can't normally start sleeping with another man or a woman and then they, care about us and want to protect us. Well, I guess nowadays maybe they can start sleeping with another man and he protect them. I don't know. But, you know, normally in that, especially in that criminal world, that's not an option on the table. Whereas with the ladies, they could try to sleep with another man or try to be aligned with somebody that will protect them. And I could see her possibly doing that. So who knows? What's up? Big Bird, you say Tommy a beast if you hurt his peoples. Yeah, I know, right? And so he been having dreams about Liliana. And dreams, I want to revenge Tommy. What are you going to do? And so we see he about Liliana. Where's she at? I'm gonna get you, Liliana. I ain't gonna forget about you. So we see he like really got a lot of loyalty for her. Is it because it's probably the most recent person close to him that died? Or is he starting to feel like anybody that's been there for me is died or kind of did me wrong, like Tasha and Reek? I don't know. But at least for the moment, that's on his mind. Now, Diamond been able to talk down his brother into chilling on the killing because he came out first thing on this episode. It's on sight for Tommy, which caused a big problem for him later when he got to try to walk it back an hour later. They like, man, what? So he should have slowed that down because it's always easier to slow it down than put the toothpaste back in the tube. And so now, it put them in a bad situation. Who knows how it's going to play out? Big Bird, your Tommy voice. Hey, look here. This is what we got to do. I think that we can take over, Tommy. Oh, man. I was looking at this other comment, man. People something else these days. Anyway, I appreciate y'all for watching. And please hit that like if you enjoying the episode. Appreciate it. Definitely thanks for the super chats and as well as everybody watching live. I definitely appreciate y'all watching and everybody watching on the replay for coming through because of course, everybody can't be present live, but hey, you took the time to come through. That's what's important. Hey, Tommy gonna remember you. I'm gonna come back for my peoples. You see what I did with Liliana? I ain't forget Liliana. I'm gonna get who killed you. So I don't know. He did look Vic in the face. And he said, you know who did it? And he said, no. So that could put him in the crosshairs of Tommy if Tommy feel like you betrayed me, even though it's for your sister. I mean, even though him and his sister don't get along, I don't think he would sick Tommy on her or, you know, rat her out. So I don't know what Tommy was even expecting from Vic, unless he was gonna say I don't know why they just don't say one of the soldiers shot her, and the soldier's dead. What are you gonna do? Nope. I did forensics on this bullet. It didn't match none of the dead soldiers' weapons. I already did the forensics. So, I mean, like that, what the hell? Hey, Tommy, one of the soldiers shot her. I saw it. Then he got popped randomly while we was out there battling. The fat one with the mustache. He dead already. What? Who did it? Who did it? Who killed him? So I don't know why they ain't saying that. Anyway, we'll see. Cause as long as ain't nothing been said, I guess it's an open case. Anyway. Big Bird, you say, boy, I think that's why Vic gonna get it. Because of Tommy, him lying to Tommy. I don't know if that will increase. It doesn't help. It doesn't help. But I don't think Tommy really got as much bad blood with Vic. Hey, we used to share the same parking space. that nice VIP parking space. It was real nice. I used to park my what he got. I used to park my white Honda Accord. Yeah. And Vic, he drove a Hyundai Elantra. Nah, he got a Hyundai Genesis. And I drove a Nissan Maxima. I had a white Nissan Maxima. She used to have black Cadillacs back in the day, but she downsized more economy size, fuel efficient, you know. Hey, it's not about the size of what's in the garage. It's about how long it can go with the mileage, you know. HFG, exactly. How would they all know who shot who? LOL. I know, right? That's why I'd be like, man, I don't know who shot, man. I was running for my life, Tommy. How the hell would I know who shot who? Who? Scarface? Man, ain't nobody see that. Who did it? I know they still out there. How the hell you know they still out there? What do you know? You don't know nothing. You got nothing to go off of, and you just asking. They could tell him anything, and what he gonna do? So I don't know. He go, of course, one of them gonna confess or say something. Okay, Tommy, I did it, okay? And it was a gunfight. Now, what are you gonna do about it? I don't know if it's something I can do about it. No, what they say, it may not be nothing I can say about it, but it's something I gotta do about it. So anyway, I think that would be something, man. I don't know. Hold on, let me see. Going back, I believe that these type of all right. Corey Washington, you wrote a nice amount. I had to kind of proofread this for a second. I came across lately a couple things that if it was, it could have been a little sketchy. But you said you believe it was bad writing that these type of people get off. But Vic had armed robbery, DUI, and not cooperating with police. In real life, I don't think it would have been that easy to get off scot-free. Corey Washington, actually, you wrong. It's worse. Remember, he had open alcohol in there. So a DUI is one thing, you ride with open alcohol. Didn't he have a gun, a weapon? No seatbelt. They could have piled on the charges. They, like you say, they had to tase him. So that's the not cooperating, but that could have been bumped up to resisting arrest or something. So I don't know about saying it's bad writing or good writing, but I know it don't make sense. I know if it was me, I'd probably still be in jail. That's all I know. So maybe who did write that? Maybe they saying they got better connections or something, but actually he ain't had no connections. You know who I am? I'm like, who the hell? Dude, it's a city of 3 million people. Unless you in the neighborhood of where you run stuff, don't nobody know who the hell you is. So I don't know, man. This was very questionable to say the least. Definitely. One journey, correct. It was a gunfight. I know, right? You know what I'm saying? Like it was a gunfight. How the hell somebody know who shot who? One journey. You say that white cop did nothing until it was time to cuff him. I know. They was just gonna let him get away. Vic, you talking about the other dude tase him? Yeah. The only thing that and again, this is me being homebody, Chicagoan. I love seeing places in Chicago on screen. And one of the things that I did like to see is when Vic was driving drunk and he got pulled over where it says Sheridan. I remember when they built that, and my mom was having like conferences for her job there and stuff. This was in the 90s when they built that Sheridan, but they redid that area. But that NBC Tower was there, and that building that he drove in front of and turned to the side next to, that's the NBC Tower. And I used to go there for Jerry Springer episodes. Jerry. So, hey, just a little bit of nostalgia. Be like, oh, look at them at NBC Tower. And that's not a lot of traffic over there at that area. And so, and then being there at night, that's a perfect place to do some filming because they could probably block off the streets because you don't need to really have to go right there. You can go around wherever you need to go and not use that little spot, and they probably had plenty of time to film and do whatever and stuff. So I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. They over there by NBC Tower. So, seeing all that stuff is pretty cool. Shout out to my friend on Facebook, PB. What's good, PB? How you doing? Appreciate you. PB does some work on the internet as well. AG, Vic is a hot, stinking mess. He needs a long shower. Man, I don't even think that'll clean him up, to be real with you. Now, how many of you all think that's going to be a good idea for Vic to think he can take down the Flynn family from the inside? I mean, I think that's a bad idea, and I think he gonna end up getting killed. I think that's gonna end up. Maybe they may end up going down, but in the end, he gonna end up hurting himself more than the Flynn, Walter Flynn. He didn't even realize all he needed to do was just stay away. Corey Washington, do you have any more screen time this season? Let's just say keep watching. You may be surprised sooner than you think, my friend. Sooner than you think. Hopefully. Hopefully. Let's keep our fingers crossed. Hopefully. Hopefully they didn't kill me. They killed me. Anyway. I'm about to get ready to wrap this up, man. I appreciate everybody for coming through. Definitely got a lot going on. I will be back Sunday to talk about the last episode of The Shy, break that down. So if y'all watch The Shy, come on through. Got a lot of things I've been trying to work on myself with my channel. And I did start working on a new car channel. So if you all are not familiar with it, you can see right here on my homepage. Check out some of my other channels as well as my gaming channel and other stuff. So been trying to expand a little bit. One thing that why a person has to do it with these different channels is because if you put all this stuff on one channel in the algorithms of YouTube, it won't gain, where the traction you looking for because it's too much different stuff. So it's better to just spread it out on different stuff. So hey, if you like cars and game, all that good stuff, check it on out. Definitely appreciate it. Let's see, you go. Let's check out the gas. They go to Hot Wheels. I just noticed this fool spelled it wrong. Anyway, you can check it out. Different cars. I even had this one dealer I talked to giving insider tips on the difference between a buy here, pay here, and a dealer. So, it's a lot of different things. Check it on out. Anyway, the links is there on my homepage. Definitely appreciate if you check out some of the videos. If you like them, let me know. Trying to diversify, appreciate everybody for watching. You never know, like Corey Washington say, you never know when you may have more screen time in the film industry and things. So you got to diversify. Shout out to those on the podcast. That's my 500th podcast. Definitely appreciate everybody helping to support my little podcast to grow. 500 episodes so far. It's been a few years, so definitely appreciate all the support that everybody that's listening to the show on the podcast. I definitely appreciate that, and everybody watching on YouTube as well. Everybody, thanks for the support. Definitely thanks to Hope is Lovely and One Journey for those super chats right at the right time, especially, and appreciate it. And hey, man, life too short, and you got to be able to smile at things. Don't be so sensitive. And if I got a lot of reasons to be upset and not laugh and smile no more. But because I do choose to laugh and smile and look at the brighter side of things, I think that it's beneficial to me. And I think that it's helped me be in a better place than if I was closed off and upset or a little more sensitive. I don't know. That's my opinion. To each his own. Anyway, I don't think too many people would be tuned in if I was always snapping and upset or something, or whatever. Anyway, appreciate all y'all for coming. HFG, you say Vic is leading with his emotions. I know, right? Hey, that's a lot of people these days. We got to try to contain our emotions, understand them because they are valid, but at the same time, interpret them, within the situation. we can't put everybody in the same box, or feel a certain way about certain things. It's always easier to just change the channel than to go and change some other things. But anyway, I appreciate all of you and all of the comments and feedback and everybody watching. And hey, just like one is trying to convince you, it's right back at you. I'm trying to convince them right back. So we'll see. Anyway, I appreciate all of the comments and everything. Great talking with everybody. I'm out of here, y'all. Deuces. Be safe. Buckle up. I'm out.